All right, thanks so much, Tim. Are you ready to get into some interesting mixed bag of chats and apparently some sort of race that's going to happen in a little bit between us?
Like a running race?
Eating race.
Oh, eating race.
We'll get to that in a bit. They're setting it up. We'll find out momentarily.
Okay. But we were talking about the roads there, and like sometimes you can, I don't know, some of the Toronto roads are parking lots.
Well, there's pet peeves for days.
Yeah.
I want to know what yours are because we came across this article that lists the biggest driving pet peeves in general. Here's where it all shakes out. The first is when people steal a parking spot. When it's happening right before, here's when it's the worst. When you're already, like pretty much, the flicker's on, the car's not even moving, as in I am here and I am waiting for it and I've called the spot. And then somebody has a better vantage point because you're blocking the car as it comes out and they scoop in. Straight up rude.
Yeah, that's where it gets.
What do you even?
I don't get upset at very many things, but if somebody is doing that, offside, I might even get out of the car.
Would you? Would Tim Bolin get out of the car?
I don't get angry very much. I would just say, listen, there's etiquette to parking, and you're not following it. Here's the deal: there's unwritten rules. If you got the blinker on, it's your spot. Sorry.
See, I'd like to think I could do that, but I'm also scared. Like maybe that person
I don't like confrontation
see,
too.
Or maybe they did see and they don't care, which means I might rile them up too much if I say something.
Yeah.
Because I'm like
getting out of the car
conflict.
Maybe too much, where then it gets it escalates.
You know what I would do? I would give
much?
them a little bit of a really, like just a little. Really? Like a little
Oh, not that.
Like that. Now I got to go find another spot. And one might say doing that's going to bring you bad karma. C-A-R-M-A. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you always...
Thanks, Danielle. Thank you. Let that one sit. Here's another one. He's the best. I'll take one person laughing. Okay, parking in two spots. Okay, when you see that where they
That's the worst, too.
ride that right down the middle or they do the old angle move, because they don't want their car getting scratched?
Well, I think that's like taking two spots, parking in two spots. That's just because normally it's a nice car, and they think that they're better than you because they have a nicer car than you, so they can take up two spots each.
And guess what that does? It makes people want to mess with their car. Ooh. Don't do it. Yeah. Just don't do it.
Because not everybody is a good parker. I understand parking can be difficult, especially in a parking garage, a crowded parking garage. But if you're over to the one side too much, and then you can't even, like you're trying to park into that spot, and there's no other spots, and you can't even open the
door open.
Ooh, yeah, you slide.
And if you're buying a nice car or any car, something's going to happen eventually. Like it just comes with the territory, right? You got to just let it go at some point, or park far, far away where you have to walk the distance if you want it safe and sound where no one else is.
You know what? That's a good point, actually.
Right?
Like, what does it take to walk another 2 or 3 minutes? Like in the grand scheme of things, if you're going to the mall, you might as well park at the back. So if you're worried about your car getting dinged, park in the area where. Why do we always want to be as close as possible? But like that distance isn't that much far. Isn't that far? I understand if you have like if you're like issues where you wanted to be getting there closer and you're
pregnant or old or mobility
or a bunch of kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Here's the other thing to your point. When people are tailgating and it's like, oh my gosh, why are you that close? They're almost sitting in the backseat of your car, only to aggressively pass you. And then it's like, see you at the red light. See you at the red light. Because as much as you're speeding, eventually we end up in the same place.
And like even if you are speeding, like, let's say by 20 kilometers, it's going to get you a spot, what, 5, 10 minutes?
10
faster?
minutes? I don't even think it's going to get you that much further. I don't think so. It's never worth it. It's never worth it. Don't cause everybody the anxiety and take the risk, right? Here's another one. You already mentioned not being mindful of doors. Sometimes you can't help it.
It's tough when you have kids, too, because they're opening their own doors and just like, oh, be careful of the doors because they're opening those doors quick and it slams into a car right beside you and you're just like, yeah.
Or not only that, like downtown parking, I feel like they're getting smaller and smaller.
Well, because they need to cram more cars in.
Yes.
Right? So it is tough.
Yes. So you're being mindful. And then sometimes if the other person doesn't perfectly park their car, like in the equidistant fashion of the lines, you have no choice but to squeeze up close next to them.
How are your parking skills?
Oh, thank goodness for a lot of cars have the sensory image thing and the beeps.
I was driving my dad's truck recently.
Yes.
It's like an old Dodge Ram. It's got nothing.
No bells and whistles.
You got to do one of these where you're turning back and you're just like going back like this. You're just like cranking your neck. Just like, how did we used to do that?
You know, I
You didn't have a backup
I
camera?
took my dad's car with my nephew to Canadian Tire, and I'm like, "Where's the beeps? Oh my gosh! Oh, I actually have to use my side view
so
mirrors and my rear view
spoiled.
mirrors." And then
We're
I'm like,
so
"Am I
spoiled.
close to the curb? I don't know."
Yeah.
Seriously, same thing. We get rusty, like cars. Okay.
Sometimes like that's why bumpers are there. You're supposed to be bumping into things,
No,
right?
no, I don't think so. Parking in a designated space you don't need, yeah, that's just bad.
Okay.
Blocking things with your car, another pet peeve, and not parking within the lines. Okay, we got to get to, they're doing this to us. We're trying to stall, but alas, they're on to us. About that
What are we doing
eating
here?
race.
Tell
we
us what we're
mentioned.
doing here, Dina.
There's a TikTok video, Tim,
Okay.
and apparently it's a little bit stoops. It says it's the dumbest thing ever, but we're giving it a try. This guy is having an eating race with his Bulldog. Here's what's happening. They each have 5 pieces of chicken lined up. Why? How did this guy think of this?
I don't know.
The dog's cute.
Good on the dog for being so
one-
patient. Oh, then he eats. Oh, nice one.
Oh, nabs it at the end there, though. You see
That's a
what
good
happened?
doggy though. Like he was waiting for him.
The dog won by a landslide. So they want you and I to reenact this in studio. You want to go check this out?
What do we got? Like we're eating chicken
They're
too?
going to line up 5 grapes
Okay.
and 1 holy grail to steal it. Whoever eats the fastest, really? Whoever
Are we
eats
doing a walkover here? We're walking over? Okay. We're walking over.
Okay, here goes nothing. Is this how Nick, like, is this what you dream up in your sleep, Nick? Is this you? Okay, here's the grapes.
All
so,
right.
Nick, we're going to go from, okay, you're going outwards in, right, Nick?
So we're going from here. Yeah.
And then this is the holy grail. So whoever eats this one first
And then
wins.
you're gonna eat this one too?
No, not all of them.
Oh,
We're going to be here till the end of the show. What are you, like, hungry hippos?
That's the kind of.
I'm going to tell you right now, like, disadvantage. I have long hair. I have lipstick.
Excuses, excuses.
I have terrible. Okay, do you mind? Danielle just took away that excuse. Fine, Danielle.
Way to go, Danielle.
Danielle, whose team are you on, Danielle? Okay, are we ready?
Are you a fast eater?
There's no timer.
Okay, 3,
2, 1.
go.
There is grape juice all over the place. You're making some wine over here. Does that even count? Because he didn't swallow any of it. Are you eating it right now? Look at his face. Don't do this at home, kids. That's so dangerous. I can't believe you were able to put 6 grapes in your mouth at one time.
Oh, you're gonna eat.
Don't even try talking right now. Honestly, the speed at which you were able to do that, give it up for Tim Bowling.
So you were gonna eat one, the whole one, and then go to the next one.
Like a human being. Couldn't believe what you were able to do.
They're very tasty grapes.
Thank
Very
goodness
crisp.
You didn't choke.
Very crisp.
Oh my gosh, you're just the grapest.
No. Oh no.
We'll be back with more BT right after this. That went a
was
lot
all worth
faster
it.
than I thought.
It was all worth it. Good thing it was grapes though.
Ocean spray.
Yeah.
Wow.